Alright, well, hello there and welcome back to our Let's Play of Grand Ages Medieval. I'm your host, PBGChu, and going forwards, we have a whole bunch of errors, okay? That works too. Like I said, doesn't really end the game or anything, those will just kind of be there as the game continues, and we're, well, going forwards with the campaign here.
As you command.
So I think at this point in time, I'm going to get rid of whatever these are right now. But I think for the time being, we've already seen most of the stuff available in the British Isles over here, and I think it might be time to move into mainland Europe. And, well, the only thing being there is whether or not we want to do that through kind of conquest, or whether or not we kind of want to, you know, pretty much set up trade with these guys over here for now. This is a direct competitor, so we might want to, say, get rid of them, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, it looks like our band will just gradually fight kind of whatever is along its route, I guess, and clear them out like that. So going into that, let's sweep out runes. So let's see what this is all about. So our people explores the cave over here. They find some animals which attack immediately. Right, so we fought these guys before, and this should be quite an easy fight. It looks like your two sides, you know what, they try to set themselves up for like a nice little land battle or line battle here before anything starts. So that's kind of neat. Right, and checking up our towns again. Still need more honey. Still need more metal and still need more tools, but I think the only problem really is that honestly not enough building materials are kind of getting moved over there fast enough. Right, so a portion of that is actually because we're producing a ton of lumber. I don't think it just gets there fast enough. Probably meaning that as our traders kind of go through this chain of roads, right? I'm guessing they don't reach where they find it more worthwhile to sell their lumber somewhere else instead of where they currently are. So they should be stocked over here and Hereford. How's Bristol doing? Bristol also has a stockpile of wood. London has, okay, I think a merchant just came by, so, or no, maybe not. Was going to say they had a stockpile of wood, but not anything over there. Okay, so a lot of the wood is being used up over here. Nothing is getting through. Right. So I think because, you know what, wood is such a critical resource, we'll put down a lumberjack over here. We'll build up a new thing right here. So yeah, we'll build 3. In total, should be I want to say 9 or 90, I guess, lumber production. Costs us 120 bricks and some cash, really. And yeah, from what I could tell, bricks do get up here. To some extent, so we'll let that run.
Let's move.
Alright, well, in the meantime, you know what? I'm going to save the game, and I think we'll try our hand in conquest here shortly. So one thing is that we already have a barracks to produce troops. I want to say we want probably, no, not a workshop. I want to say we probably need siege equipment to go with it, honestly. I mean, you could put down, say, a riding school and a drilling school for other troops. But right now, let's see. Spearmen, much more effective against cavalry. Axemen, particularly effective against polearms. Riding academy. We'll be able to build scouts. Drill ground, we'll be able to build archers. Now, is there anything that that's better against? Oh, would you like that? You have some region-specific troops as well. Looking for siege equipment for towns, but it doesn't look like there are any. So I think we'll just go with recruiting some swordsmen. They're slightly more expensive, but I believe they have more hit points relative to the axemen over here. So we can buy them like that, and then afterwards all we had to do is just recruit them like that. Or let's see, these have the same really need to get some water here. The same attack values, but slightly higher in terms of health, and in exchange for that, they have slightly higher maintenance. We'll train 2 units of them, and we'll send them out. Figured it might be worthwhile conquering, say, places like Leeds and stuff like that. They are actually developing quite nicely, albeit kind of at our expense. Well, not really. I mean, we are providing them with the resources to do so. But then again, that of course means that Perth and locations are of course not getting enough supplies. So speaking about that, building brickyards are fairly cheap. They only cost 20 lumber. I'm going to build 4 more in central London because I have a feeling at the current, or at the current pace, London is really what is propping up a lot of the building over here. And over here we just have an ample amount of bricks and stuff sitting by, so I'll put that to good use in building just a general layer of development onto the town. And overall, yeah, things should be good. Let's see, what are you shipping into Perth? You are shipping, and I believe I can change the merchant AI. So currently they're in some sort of balanced route, right? But you can change that. Okay, so we're starting to bring in a small amount of lumber for them. Okay. Right, so in the meantime we can speed this up. There we go, we've got some more combat units. And let's see, there's still some bandits or something up inside the north.
Let's move.
Still have to deal with those. I'm gonna wait until we get that second combat unit. There we go.
Let's move.
So I'm under the impression that, yeah, if you pick up one of these units, they have a tendency to move together. Which is, yeah, it's kind of neat. But we'll send them up north.
Let's get to it.
Ah. Oh, would you look at that? There is quite the band of bandits over here. Right, so you got archers kind of hitting at range, not bad. I believe we're fighting 2 troops of bandits. Later on 3 once this troop gets here. I don't recall us having any archers, but from the looks of things, oh wait, no, that's an allied band of archers or something like that. Yeah, from the looks of it, the AI was assisting us over there and pummeling whatever, really. Yeah, I don't really know where the combat is going inside the woods over here. It looks like the AI has brought out some units to help us out, maybe? I can't tell whether or not the white banners are necessarily enemies or neutral bands from these towns, but anyhow, clear out the bandits over here. That should free up some of our trade. Ah, no, these guys are the enemy. So there you go, there's a swordsman. Okay, let's slow this down. Alright, well, that is our humble band of, well, military units clearing out all of those forces. So not bad. How are we doing here? Right, well, I have a feeling that battle is just going to go on for some time, and in the meantime... Come on, Prith, really want to say that. Well, at least some building materials are going in. But we will need more than that. Yeah, I think it might be time to build another trader and to get somebody going like that. So let's do exactly just that. I'm going to build a few more trade caravans, and I'll get a trader set up just like that in a small amount of time. And let's see what's happening over here. So our guys have finished fighting largely. Okay, so the mercenary band was owned by Glassglow, but the rest of those troops, I want to say, were just kind of there. So okay, so that's not too bad. Right. In the meantime, we'll peel back the fog of war just to the edge of here. And alright, so we found a tent and a shipwreck.
Let's get to it.
Tent has a veteran inside it, which will teach our troops some combat tricks, if you will, for some experience.
As good as done.
We can save that for later. I'm gonna go to the shipwreck. We picked up a lot of meat, gave us actually a lot of income coming from what we had. So that's not too bad. I'm gonna get the army to repost themselves back down there. So yeah, that's that. And now the bandit camp thing. I swear we already dealt with this along the way here. Let's see. Unless this is the bandit camp. No, that's a commodity pile. Right, so in that case, I think the bandits are dealt with. I don't really see the little icon on the map anymore. I'm going to check out the wooden shack next. See what's there. Or no? Some former soldiers will follow us. That's not too bad.
Let's move.
Or no, the bandit camp is still around from the looks of it. I still see raiding. Yeah, still at their old spot. So now the only question is, what does the bandit camp look like? There's no zoom in thing for it. Maybe it's no, we've definitely found it for the message to occur. Taking a look at the woods mainly, maybe I've missed something inside there. Yeah, I would prefer it if we didn't have to kind of like station people right here to guard our trade. There we go, stone circle maybe? Is it this thing?
As you command.
No, that we've already visited. Let's see, map options. Urban areas, sure. Okay, so that tells us kind of where we cannot build any more towns.
Aye.
Yeah, no, I don't really see anything notable or, worthwhile as a bandit camp. I suppose, I mean, I could leave some troops up here to guard
At last.
the crossing, really.
At last.
Yeah, I'll get those two bands to reinforce, and then the rest will leave as is. So that's one thing. The other thing is, let's get a trader to go forwards now. So, if I'm not wrong, I should be able to click on this button. And to perhaps change the route, or the route settings, there we go, that our trader does. So let's see, we can do production, which is, we've already seen the balance route. It makes decisions automatically. He more or less just kind of trades till equilibrium, really. Production, from the looks of it, for commodities that are running low, that estimates demand. Looks like those are actually the only two settings. So in that case, I guess we'll just go on balance for this one. And yeah, we'll do that. the bandit attacks, they continue. Guessing it might be something up here. Yeah, no, it might be bandit camp. There we go. Alright, so it's a good thing that we found that structure. The thing is that it's just kind of narrowly hidden. We'll put 6 carts onto this new merchant, seeing as how shipping ingredients, or, you know, shipping recipes will be quite important as time goes on. So we'll send them forwards, and we'll get the rest of the axemen to come up with whatever forces they really pick up here. So yeah, that should ideally... Let's see, where is he? That is John White. Where is our trader, Richard Cole? Richard Cole is shipping a ton of bricks and a ton of stuff. So that should be all things that that will be much welcome inside a few of our different places. All right, so that's not too bad.
As good as done.
Right, so let's get our people. They should really make these bandit camps more observable, if you will. They're not even on the mini-maps at all.
Let's get to it.
Right, so this one's been around for quite some time. I'm guessing... Yeah, it has it's quite a few defenders.
Let's get to it.
Oh, would you look at that? You even had to siege it. Alright, so sieges, yeah, they, I suppose you just gradually time them out. I was under the impression that your troops do some fighting in the meantime, but in that case, we will wait it out until our forces finish up the siege for that bandit camp, and hey, you never know, we might get something good out of it as well. So overall, not too bad. And how are we doing at the rest of these places? Still missing some wood, but the rest of the production there is finishing quite nicely. And over here they should have ample amounts of logs from production over there. And yeah, things are just going as is. So there we go, bandit camp destroyed. Found some generic commodities as well. Got us some cash. It's not too bad. We'll send the rest of our forces, well, back towards the, well, the river crossing here. Right, so back to business. I wanted to try to siege a place here. And as in, like, an actual place. So, you know what? We're gonna come over here. I think we'll try to consolidate our lands over here. And I'm going to see whether or not we can perhaps siege Leeds or something. It doesn't look like we can at the moment. Can we do Dublin? No, we are actually, in fact, 100% friendly with these people.
What do you have to offer me?
So in that case, let's see. I want to see whether or not we can actually demand these towns. So this demand can only succeed as long as your popularity is above, yeah, 95%. We already have that. And sympathy is above 80, currently 50. So okay, so from the looks of things, we might be able to passively grab these towns. That's not too bad in that case. So you know what, in that case, we could try to go over here and try to siege some of the neutral Norman towns as well, or we could try to move on to those people over there. But the thing is that I don't really know how strong their military is, so we might want to hold up on that. And right now, you know what? I think I will. Let's grab 2 more swordsmen, and then afterwards, I highly doubt a neutral town would have such combat power. So I think we can kind of run into those towns with that, and it should be good. So let's see. Finally, the resource counts there are being met, so that's not too bad. Where are we producing fur? Fur is something that we need a lot of right now. Missing labor. They're getting 9 people per turn or per week, filling up those slots. London is getting a fair amount there. Bristol is getting a fair amount. So still need expansion on kind of the border regions here. Still need more coal, still need more metals. Tools is good for now, so that's pretty good. Still need more honey for demand. So let's build, you know what, let's just build one, seeing as how we have the resources for it. And over here they need, they have a lot of building materials, but they don't have a lot. Oh wow, they can build 3 fur stalls, but they don't have enough people. Oh well, gradually they'll fill out. Right, so we'll let that do its thing.
Let's move.
And there we go. That is our humble band of fighters. So now, ideally we'll be able to send them over here.
Will be worth my while.
And hopefully we'll be able to declare war onto these guys. Oh wait, no, we have trade agreements with all of them, don't we?
Let's get to it.
Yeah, I think we do have trade agreements with all of these bands. So in that case, you know, we could create our alliance and then conquer them. But at that point, I mean, is it really worth it is another thing.
Aye.
So you know what? I think we will try to take down this faction. We'll see how this
Is there anything
goes.
else we need to clarify? War.
Yeah, so
Let's
I think
move.
we'll try to smash down these gates and see what we can
Let's
do.
get to it.
Right, and the game will tell us that if we move our troops too close to an enemy unit, they will automatically attack. Right, but let's see our little band coming down from the hills over here. Oh, they found something. They found a band of archers. Would you look at that? They are attacking over there. Right now I saw generic trader. All right, not much of a problem.
Aye.
Right, so this is pretty neat. I mean, you can. I'm guessing the idea behind this is that you can kind of amass your forces as we've been doing here, or you can separate them and kind of march onto you know, different objectives and kind of, yeah, or you know, not concentrate your forces like such. So it's quite an interesting mix. I think we'll finish up over here and then we'll get our forces to perhaps march on a few other objectives. And in that sense, now I'm just going to build some generic mercenary units, and I'm actually going to get a second barracks going so we can do 2 queues instead of 1. My reason being with the mercenaries and all is because while they don't fight very well, they're really cheap in terms of maintenance. And the second thing is that all I really need is bodies to stave off these fights for quite some time. Right, so town near me is under siege. It looks like, yeah, we're starting to fight over one of their little towns, so that's not too bad. That'll gradually happen. And yeah, from the looks of it, we have a whole lot more fighters than they do, which is good. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, our troops can raid, huh. That is interesting. Our troops can raid for goods. That is really, really useful. So you can impact your enemies' trade. It's kind of annoying that it gives us a notification about the battle that we're currently watching. I thought that might have been something that was occurring near some of my other stuff, which have been pretty bad. Right, so I'm guessing that'll gradually finish off whatever is over there. And in the meantime, again, just really want to check that all of our goods are being met, with the exception of honey and furs. So, that's good enough. And yeah, over here our guys are kind of rushing in, fending off the siege, taking out the archers in the meantime as well. It's quite nice. It's also another battle goal. Oh, I see. They're trying to, or did our scouts leap in here? But our scouts are engaged with some archers. We'll pull them back, you know what? And we'll get those guys to exactly disappear. Exit out of this town, but it's nice to know that they seem to have a large force of more or less just archers. See whether or not we can build some units to counteract those things. So yeah, I'm guessing cavalry is pretty good against archers, and ideally, from the looks of things, the game's combat doesn't really necessarily take into consideration that you you need to have, or your cavalry can't be used in sieges. So in that case, or maybe it's because later on you get walled cities, and currently they're not really walled cities except for the keep here. Would you look at that? The trade caravan still goes through. But yeah, right now we'll just leave it as is, and we'll let them brawl it out. Right, how are we doing in terms of trade in the meantime? All of our traders are carrying almost at max capacity, eh? So that says to me we need to build more trading caravans. Need to build an inn somewhere else as well. So yeah, currently we're recruiting a lot of troops from London. We're also recruiting a lot of traders from London, and all of that is being used up. So that is another thing we need to do. And once we have a few more caravans going, or a bigger caravan going, that should help out all of these different places. So what has happened here? Retreat due to a loss of morale. Seem as though the cities are, well, quite difficult to displace. Alright.
Let's get on with it.
So we'll get the military to reestablish kind of a grasp at the crossing over there. But it looks like if we were to kind of throw them back into battle, they will have a bit of a harder time dealing with some of the stuff over there. I see a commodity pile. Let's just grab that real fast. Grab some cash. In that case, let's grab some of our forces. Yeah, and let's post them around the roads. So now, whenever traders come by, probably shouldn't be using the whole army for this, but I wanted to intercept some of their trading caravans like that. And now, from the looks of it, they've stalled out the trading caravan, but I see. Okay, so it just takes some time, and then they send them off. And my oh my, do they carry a lot of commodities? They were carrying about, yeah, 900 units of, I would assume, just various crap over there. So a lot of stuff. And let's see, so we're starting to build up a lot more carts. This isn't bad. Mercenary bands should also be coming about. Yeah, they seem to have caravans of 900 units, so that is not bad.
The route is ready.
Right, and I want our trader to get back to London.
And here we go.
Up his storage to, I guess, 700. Ship him out again, and would you look at that? He fills up the 700 capacity as if nothing. So I'm guessing we really need to get a lot more carts going on over here. Take a look at how much they drop off, and it looks like that is holding. Not bad at all. Currently, as it stands, our band here,
So much
raiding
wow.
for goods is starting to become really profitable. So you know what? I'm gonna post two
We're practically there.
bandits to raid that specifically. I'm gonna send the scout. Hopefully, no, I can't send the scout any further, so we'll leave them there.
Let's get to it.
And they seem to want to protect their caravans. Right, we'll get a band of our forces to join into the fight here, get rid of some of their archers. And yeah, we have the advantage over here. As you may have noticed, we have 10 times their numbers, and in addition to that, because we're fighting a defensive battle, honestly, I don't really know what classifies or, is considered a defensive battle inside this game, but we get a bit of a bonus from the terrain, 92% bonus to, I would imagine, the combat power of these different forces. So that should be some archers gone right over there. And in the meantime, I really need to watch for, more carts coming into London. Yeah, I'm under the impression these bigger caravans will definitely help things out. Holy crap, we got 1,000 or so goods. Absolute ton of stuff being kind of sloshed into London, if you will. So taking a look at this, I'm guessing we're getting the beer and pastries from that for one. Yeah, we produce everything else, or we're starting to produce a lot of other goods, so it's kind of hard to tell. I guess we're also producing a bit of an excess of clothing. But either way, a lot of goods are starting to flow through. So, not bad at all. Oh, what is going on over here? We are... Some of our axemen rushed in here. I think... Yeah, we can't retreat them, so I guess we'll have to leave them be. And I mean, in addition to that, I have the pressing concerns right now of getting our trade route set up even better, so leave them to your fate.
The route is ready. The route is ready.
And there, that should help us out on supplies. Right, so I think this is, I think this will be the end of the episode. They are starting to put up a fight with these archers, and, what that means. We'll probably have to recruit some more units soon enough, but our raiding here seems to be highly, highly profitable. Anyhow, with that said and all, we'll be back for episode 4 soon enough, so, be sure to look out for that, and once again, be sure to like and subscribe if you had, not already done so. Bye-bye for now.